Hello everybody. Happy Veterans Day to all the veterans out there. Today I want to just show you some of the autographs I've gotten over the years. And I started collecting autographs probably around 1991, when all that junk wax era was going on. There were so many different card companies that I just didn't want to spend my money on. And a lot of these guys I got for free because they were signing for free in the malls. So that's what started me on the autographs. So I'm going to show some of them that I got in the room. Here we go with Warren's mom, John Wooden, Marty Brodeur, there's Mike Torres and Bucky Dent. Hey Karen. The great Muhammad Ali, I got in New Jersey. Keith Hernandez and Don Mattingly. I met Johnny Unitas at a show in Niagara Falls. And we got Lou Brock. There's Ryan Miller. Alex Rodriguez. Tony Gwynn and Cal Ripken Jr. There's Cal Ripken Jr. at the Rochester Red Wings. He was there. I can't remember what year it was. Yeah, David Wright. Dan Marino. Here's a cool piece. A 1980 Olympic hockey team signed by all 20 guys. And this is a Steiner piece. Here is Phil Simms, my husband's favorite player. We have Don Mattingly and Jack Nicklaus. Kurt Warner. Chipper Jones. You got Dan Marino. I got that done at the show in New Jersey. Here's a beautiful upper deck piece of Tiger Woods. Harmon Killebrew. Rod Carew. Got Brett Favre. And the GOAT, Michael Jordan. And in my opinion, the GOAT in tennis, Roger Federer. And Cal Ripken Jr. when he was in AAA Rochester. And Eli Manning. And off to the side over here, I have Jeff Gordon. And not sport related, but I think pop culture related, you have Lee Merriweather and Burt Ward. And then up here, Burt Ward and Adam West. Now I'm going to take it downstairs. Hold on. Okay, here's a continuation I'm downstairs in my sports room. We have Bobby Knight, Keith Hernandez. You're going to hear that name many times. Pat Summitt. My Hernandez jersey when he was with the Cardinals. So being in Western New York, Oak Hill Country Club is right around the corner from our house. And I got Tom Watson. They had the PGA Championship there a few years ago. Got a whole bunch of people there. And even the eventual winner in Jason Duffner. They had the senior PGA there. And down here is Brooks Koepka. I have some Sports Illustrated magazine signed. Steffi Graf. Bobby Clark. Over here I got Bob Greasy. Some more magazines. There's Lance Armstrong, Danica Patrick, and Mike Bossy. I'm going to turn it around and show you how much more stuff I have, which is a lot. Hey, there's my cat Lily. Full-size helmet, Dan Reno. And I got some full-size helmets. Hank Aaron, Brooks Robinson. It's a helmet of Marcel Dion. I met Lawrence Taylor. And out of the way there, Lily. There's Charlie Joyner. I love the Life magazines. I think they're pretty cool signed. There's Muhammad Ali. Joe DiMaggio. That's a scoreboard. And one of my favorite pieces is the Mickey Mantle on Life magazine. Here's an early signature of Cal Ripken Jr. with Nolan Ryan. That was taken at Camden Yards. As you can see, the warehouse in the back. Another Life magazine signed by Sandy Koufax. That one signed by Johnny Lujack. I'm a big Notre Dame fan, so I have a lot of Notre Dame stuff. And we got the great Pete Rose. Up top here are all single signed baseballs, and they're all Hall of Famers. Big names like Hank Aaron, Willie Mays, Stan Musial, Sandy Koufax, and so on. In the corner over here, I have a bunch of college mini helmets. Those are all Heisman Trophy winners. And there's some over here. Forgot to show you my Gale Sayers full-size helmet. He was a great guy. I got these Cooperstown bats. They're team series. And I have a whole bunch that are signed by prominent players. Of course, I got the California Angels and Texas Rangers, both signed by Nolan Ryan. And little Freddie Couples. Then footballs, I have Jim Brown, Peyton Manning, Paul Warfield, and there's Larry Little, Harry Carson, and then if I can get my cat out of the way, there's Dante Lavelli. Here's a really cool piece here. I believe it's an RK helmet, throwback helmet. It has Bart Starr on it with inscriptions. Couple cool minis. Great Walter Payton, signed Sweetness and his yardage. Johnny Unitas. Pete Roseball. Okay, up here I have Walter Payton. Probably seen this photo a few times. Bobby Orr signing or flying through the air. That's a Steiner piece. Keith Hernandez. Ray Bork. Over here I have Eric Lindros. A great one, Wayne Gretzky. That's a upper deck piece. Another Eric Lindros. And as you can see, these baseballs here, those are all Hall of Famers. All single signed. Again, Notre Dame fan. You got Joe Montana. Nolan Ryan. Here is Ron Turcotte writing Secretariat. That's a Steiner piece. And a cool piece up here. And if it's not too glary, here's Ted Williams. That's an upper deck piece. I have some mini helmets of baseball helmets signed by a bunch of people. Some other baseballs. More baseballs. Again, I'm a big Miami Dolphins fan. So we got Paul Warfield. That's a full-size helmet. Here's Bob Greasy. Larry Zonka. And this is the 1972 undefeated Dolphins team. I think I have 33 signatures on that helmet. I have all the big names. Don Shula, Greasy, Zonka, Warfield, Little, and so on. Jason Taylor. And if you can't read that, that's Tua Tagovailoa. Got some footballs. Jim Kelly, Jack Youngblood, Jerry Rice, and Brett Favre. Bob Greasy again. Here's a Washington Redskins helmet, signed by 6 different people. Ricky Williams. And a Buffalo Bills helmet, signed by Kelly, Thurman Thomas, Bruce Smith, Marv Levy, Andre Reed. Gil Perot. Lily. Okay, we're going to this wall now. I used to send magazines in to people, and with a self-addressed stamped envelope, and some of them sent them back to me. There's Evel Knievel. Joe Frazier. I met Dick Buckus at a show. If you can't tell what this signature is, it's Mario Andretti. Terrible signature. Rafael Palmeiro. Andre Agassi. Dale Earnhardt Jr. Richard Petty. Zach Thomas. Don Shula. And Johnny McEnroe. Then I have some full-size baseball helmets. I got Ricky Henderson down in Cooperstown. Keith Hernandez, my favorite. Harmon Killebrew. Johnny Bench. Probably should have had him sign in black instead of silver. And up there is Reggie Jackson. Joe Mauer. This is a cool piece. I'm a big Red Machine fan, and I had the Core 9 sign the helmet. So you got Pete Rose, Johnny Bench, Tony Perez, Joe Morgan, Dave Concepcion, and 3 outfielders, George Foster, Cesar Geronimo, and Ken Griffey. And you got Pete Rose. Al Kaline. And Cal Ripken Jr. Now we're going to head down to the rest of my Cooperstown bats. The team signed. That Mets bat up there is the 1986 team. That took me a while to do. In fact, I got the last autograph this past year. The last person I got was Randy Myers. He's a tough one. Giants bat, signed by Cepeda, Marichal, and Gaylord Perry. My Reds bat. Let's see if I can turn this. Got Pete Rose, Joe Morgan, Johnny Bench, Tony Perez. There's a whole bunch. Don Gullett. I think Pat Zachary's on there. Davey Concepcion. If you're a Cardinal fan, you'll like this one. Let's see, I got Lou Brock, Bob Gibson, Tony La Russa, Red Schoendienst, Whitey Herzog, Ozzie Smith, Stan the Man Musial, and Bruce Sutter. Tigers. Got a bunch. Let's see, I got Al Kaline, Jim Bunning, Bill Rogel. Is it Don Newhouser, George Kell, Alan Trammell, and Jack Morris. You got Jeff Bagwell, Robin Yount, Louis Aparicio. And my Red Sox bat's pretty cool. Got Carlton Fisk, Wade Boggs, Yastrzemski, Rice, and Eckersley. You got Mike Schmidt. I'm a Celtics fan. There's Bill Russell. I love the old sport magazines. I think they're cool. And Bob Cousy. Another early autograph of Cal Ripken Jr. His autographs changed over the years, just like his batting stance. There's a ticket commemorating his record-breaking games played, consecutive games played. And Brett Hull. Over here I got some more bats. Bill Mazeroski. My Yankee bat has Yogi Berra and Whitey Ford. My Twins bat, Bert Blyleven, Rod Carew, Harmon Killebrew, Paul Molitor. My husband's team, the Orioles. He says I cannot sell this bat whatsoever. We got Ripken, Murray, Weaver, Palmer, Frank Robinson, and Brooks Robinson. We go to Cooperstown every year, so that's where I get a lot of my baseball stuff. So my Dodgers, I have Don Sutton. And Tom Lasorda turned the bat and signed up there. I wish he would have signed more here, but oh well, what are you going to do? A couple other bats down here. The Expos, you have Andre Dawson, Tim Raines. Then my Braves bat has, let's see, turn it. There's Darrell Evans, Clete Boyer, Dale Murphy, Eddie Matthews, Tom Glavine. Is that Don Schul, and John Smoltz. My husband says I can sell this anytime because he hates the Cowboys. But that's a full-size, authentic helmet. A lot of greats on that. Pearson, Lilly, Everson Walls. Let's see. Mel Renfro, Rayford Wright. Ed Too Tall Jones. On the other side, I believe, is Tony Dorsett. My Cubs bat. You have Ryan Sandberg, Billy Williams, and Fergie. And over here I have John Havlicek. That might be too bad. Then over in this cabinet, they have a whole bunch of hockey pucks. I have a lot of really good Hall of Famers. All the big names, actually. Some of them down here. You got the great one, Wayne Gretzky. You have Bobby Hull. I have Bobby Orr. Bobby Clark, Ray Bork. Mario Lemieux. Lanny McDonald. Yeah, I even have some boxing gloves. Carmen Basilio and Jake LaMotta. Some other mini helmets. Up here I have Johnny Antonelli. He's a Rochester, New York native. I'm a big Tar Heel fan. There's Dean Smith. Bart Starr. My dad made this bat rack for me that I have a bunch of bats on. And down here I have Hank Aaron, Jose Canseco, and on the Boston Braves I have Johnny Antonelli, Alvin Dark, and Del Crandall. The soccer ball signed by Abby Wambach, another Rochester native. Two cool pieces I probably should have took out of the cabinet here. It's a full-size helmet, authentic helmet, Notre Dame. It has Bonicani, Paul Horning, Jerome Bettis. Up there is Joe Montana. Yeah, Rocky Bleier, Terry Hanratty. On the other side of the helmet has Joe Theismann, Johnny Latner, Tim Brown. Oh, I can't remember the other ones offhand. Oh, Bob Kuchenberg. And I'm also a Penn State fan. Jack Ham, Dan Connor, Paul Posluszny, Shane Conlon. On the other side, I have David Robinson and Lenny Moore. I wanted to get Franco Harris, but unfortunately he passed. There's Keith Hernandez. And my Hernandez jersey. Stan the Man Musial. Yogi Berra. Another Rochester native. Carmen Basilio. And I have my Nolan Ryan jersey. Another golf flag. Over here we have Frank Gifford. It's me shaking Pete Rose's hand. And up there is Whitey Ford. I don't know if you guys remember this. McDonald's had giveaways in their Happy Meals and their baseball cards on the glasses. One at each position. So I ended up eating at McDonald's just to get these glasses. And I believe the Boston area had one of Carl Yastrzemski that they only did in the Boston area. So I don't have that one, which eventually I think I will have to go out and get. There's Ripken's book that he signed. A couple Steins. Ripken in Montana. And I have another Life magazine. Carl Yastrzemski. And a Time magazine of Rod Carew. Well, that does it for my my sports room. Little by little, I've been selling some pieces off so I could buy some more baseball cards. So what do you guys think? And again, I want to say Happy Veterans Day To all you guys that have served our great country, hope you have a great day and thank you for serving.